What's up, nerds? Back with another video. Real quickly, wanted to touch on how we have ended up with Zohran Mamdani as the New York City mayor. And I think one of the best summaries, and I'll link it in the description below, is or was made by Cash Jordan, who is a former New York City real estate agent who now makes videos, mainly political videos, talking about various different topics across America. He started during COVID making them about New York City. Now he has expanded. And something that he talked about, and I think is dead on the money, and is exactly why I'm making this video, is that New York City has pushed out the middle class and pushed out families in exchange for large corporations and essentially college students, right? Obviously, there are families that still live in New York City. It's not like all of the families are out. However, the situation that is brewing and the situation in which families can exist in New York City is it's shrinking, and really what they're relying on is this perpetual cycle of just young kids coming in for education, and you've got people who are of the upper class, these extremely wealthy people and corporations, and it's pretty obvious how those people vote, right? The people who are young, very rarely do they vote Republican or conservative. It's only now looking like maybe Gen Z will break that trend. However, New York City is a college city. It's all college students coming in, college students renting and living in there, college students voting. And then if you do have enough money to live in New York City, you are someone who's living there because you like going to Broadway plays, you like going to musicals, you enjoy the city nightlife, the city scenes, things like that, right? Because New York City, let's be honest, with the money that you make and live in New York City, you could take that money and move outside of New York City and raise a family in a 10-bedroom, 5-bathroom house with 5 acres of property and a farm and a garage and all of these things, right? So the people that are living there who have that money, they traditionally do not have families because, again, it's a lot tougher to raise families in a small area compared to if you had all of this property in all this area, right? And so I just wanted to give, a little bit of a shout out. Obviously, he doesn't need it. He's got millions of subs, right? But it's just something that I've thought about for a while. I've been watching Cash, since COVID, basically, and actually, I've been watching him since he started. I watched his transition from New York City real estate to now this political stuff. But it's just something I thought, would be an interesting watch. If you're seeing any of this, if you're interested in any of this, I had a few people come over because of the short that I put on and a comment on Asmongold's channel, and people have been like coming and looking over at my channel. So just something, if you're new here and that's something that you are here for. I'm not really making a whole lot of videos about this topic, right? It's just something that I wanted to highlight because I think it perfectly encapsulates the conditions that led to this voter base and led to this new mayor. So that's that. Check the description below for the Cash Jordan video, and smoke grass, eat ass. I will see you in the next video. Deuces.